Welcome back to Barb's Crochet Den. Okay, so I have a little dilemma today. I broke down. I bought a skein yarn. It was off Amazon. It's the Red Heart Latte. The label came already broken in it. But I got the one skein I needed to finish my waffle stitch beanie. But here's my dilemma. Which hook was I using? I'm thinking it was my 5.5 millimeter. You know what? I'm pretty sure it was. Oh, wow. My H hook has writing on it, or scribbles, or like the marker got a hold of it. Anyway, I broke down and I got this, so I did buy a skein yarn. So now I can finish my hat. But neither of the ends looks like it matches this color. So, do I want to go back to the light color or the thick? You know what? I'm going to do this one because the other end is a lot lighter. So going to this one's going to look better. All right. Having said that, I have not gotten any further on my graph blanket. I haven't done it this week because I don't really want to do it before work, because before work I only have like 3 hours and I do have other things to do, errands to run. So I haven't been doing that. However, yesterday I did get 2 rows done on the gingerbread forest double crochet moss stitch. I am loving that stitch. It looks really good. So anyway, I see that a lot. So anyway, and yes, I knot, and then I weave in my ends. I call it the knot and weave, is what I call it. So I'm gonna get some of this done for a little bit before I have to go to work and before I have to go run an errand, which I don't like doing because, oh yeah, I think it was this hook. Anymore since I started working, I just want to be a homebody. I really do. I don't like going out into the great big wide world. But I have one errand to run, and that's at Walmart. So I'm not looking forward to going there. But it's got to be done. So other than that, I go to work today, and oh my gosh. I forgot how this yarn tangles because I'm doing a double strand, which I have never done before. So, a couple errands to run. I already got some dishes done. Tomorrow I have off. So tomorrow I've got to wash sheets, wash my work clothes, and, things like that. I think I've got all the doctor appointments scheduled and all that other stuff. So I'm in a good spot right now, I think. I am. Now, let's see. Literally just watched Passionate Kelsey make a gummy bear bag. And it is the absolutely cutest little thing. So I'm thinking I want to get that pattern so I can make it. Although, to be fair, I might just get it and then make the front into a wall hanging. I like making wall hangings. As a matter of fact, after sometime in between these projects, I do have to make 2 Krampus wall hangings. I promised my kid. I designed them in Stitch Fiddle, and I have to make them. And I think they're going to come out really good. The only reason I haven't made them yet is because of the fact that there's so many color changes, and there's like an outline of it in black, and I've never done an outline in black before. So I do not know how it's going to work. I'm a little daunted by it. So I got to pick out the colors for that and make those. sometime with my blankets. I'm thinking that might actually be a good video. The progress on the Krampus wall hangings. However, I do have to weave in a lot of ends on projects I finished. So there's that too. But I do have the next 2 days off, so I could potentially just do all my errands and stuff and then weave in the ends of everything, which I'm planning to do anyway. And I might start blocking all the wall hangings I've made so that they lay flat and they look decent. I couldn't do that for the longest time because I didn't have a steamer. I finally have a steamer, which when I got it at Walmart, it said one price, and when I got to the register, it was a lot more expensive. So obviously it was in the wrong spot, even though I'm used to that happening at Walmart. So there is that. But today, for like an hour, I'm going to work on this beanie. It does look... I want it to look like a cooked waffle with syrup. And yeah, it really does look like a ripe banana. I don't know. And if this doesn't work out, I'll frog it and just make the beanie with the latte yarn, which maybe I should have done it to begin with, but really couldn't think of anything else to make with this banana yellow yarn. I really couldn't. But I thought, hey, waffle beanie. So here we are. What else do I have going on? Not much, actually. I'm just doing this project because I have minimal time, and of course my latte yarn came in. I love the latte color. I really do. And I think the scrap from this is just going to be used on wall hangings. I think it'll look good with certain wall hangings that I have scheduled to make. I have so many wall hangings to make that I've gotten my stitch fiddle. It's crazy. I'm probably never going to be able to make them all. But, oh, speaking of patterns, I had all my patterns on a USB stick. Transferred them to a different one that had more storage in it. Oh, and I'm totally making this round wrong. So, transferred it to another one that had more storage. And then I double checked to make sure everything was there. Make sure you could see it, all that. When I put the USB stick back in my computer, next time it said, cannot be used. You must change it, reformat it, something like that. So I have to find all my patterns again. I did find the ones from Etsy that I had bought, although I'm missing some of the sweaters or cardigans and sweaters I had purchased the patterns for. Those are missing. I gotta find them. All my star blanket patterns have disappeared, so I gotta re-download those. All the patterns I had from Stitch Fiddle that I had transferred over, gone. Super disappointing. Very disappointing in that. And I could not believe that happened. So I got what I could, put it on a different USB, and they're still there. So I just felt really dumb because I can't believe I did that. And I had a nice big list too. Oops. I didn't grab both the yarns. I had a nice big list of blankets, wall hangings, sweaters, and poof, just gone. Just gone. So I got to go back and figure out what I had, try and get everything back on the USB. And, oh, sorry, itchy nose. And I cannot believe I did that. Gone. Like, what the heck? And I was planning on printing them all out, but I have a printer that's so old the ink costs more than a new printer would. And finding the ink for it, oh, so hard to find anyway. It's a very, very old printer. So I have to invest in a new one. Have to invest in ink for it and all that good stuff, you know. I mean, if it tells you anything, my computer is 12 years old. And until things just, give out, I don't get new ones. So, yeah, that tells you a lot about that situation. So it's going to take a bit to go get all my patterns back on this USB drive, stick, whatever. So I'm not looking forward to that, but I will do that on one of my days off because that's what's going to be best. And the gummy bear bag pattern, I will have to get that later because I already bought this skein of yarn. I only needed the one, and I don't even need the whole thing. I only need part of it. So I already got that. So in this year, I've only bought one skein of yarn so far, and it's for a project I am working on. This was a planned project. It was. Now, the colors weren't actually planned out. Oh, goodness, I'm having a hard time here. I didn't plan out the colors originally. I did have the yellow planned, but I originally hadn't planned on adding the latte. So that's a last minute addition. But, even as wonky as it is, I think it's looking cool. I like the variegated in it. Looks cool. And I'm hoping this turns out really well. Like, not too stiff to wear and looks funny when you're wearing it. So I'm hoping it looks good. And nice and warm because I do not like to be cold. I do not like my ears being cold. Usually when I put on my beanies, I have my hair down so they can cover my ears because usually the very tips of my ears aren't covered by hats. And I do not like that. So we're hoping here. We are hoping. Let's see. Anything else going on? Nothing really. Just, sorry I'm sniffling. I did take an allergy medicine. Just the wildfires and everything really getting to us here with the allergies and making the noses run and all that. But, it's one of those things you can't control. So you just do your best to muck through. I did break down and take an allergy medicine though. I don't usually, but I did. Oh, I'm making lots of noises. So I thought I'd pop in and do a little video on what I'm doing this morning. Not as long as all my other videos, but I really have nothing to ramble on about. I mean, my last video was so long, and I haven't perfected the art of editing yet. I really haven't. Like, I don't know how to cut things out of videos yet. I finally figured out the picture-in-picture, figured out how to add texts, obviously. But I haven't figured out how to cut the pieces out of the video that you don't want in there. And I just ramble and babble on. So, there's that. If you hear noise in the background, that's my kid playing a video game with a friend. Well, I mean, on Xbox. She's fine, I promise. The kid is fine, I promise you. So what else was I thinking? I was thinking of, I had a pattern that I just saw this morning that I liked, and I was like, I have the perfect yarn for that. And once you know, I didn't write it down or anything, so I don't remember which one it was. I really don't. I do not. But anyway, I really don't have anything else to talk about. I was just really excited my latte yarn came in so I could finish this beanie. It is going to take me a while because I have to get down 7 waffles from, here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on 5. There are 2 more of the squares to do, which is 5 rows left. And then I do ribbing around the edge because I prefer the way it looks. I do the back loop only ribbing. Oh, why am I? The last 2 stitches I did were backward. Oh, why am I doing this today? It's because I'm not paying attention and I'm babbling. That is why. Anyway, so let's see. Nothing else is really going on. Just working on this morning for about an hour, I think it is. Then I'm going to go run some errands. I've already got some dishes done. I have the next 2 days off. So in those 2 days, I am going to try and work on the graph blanket and get other errands done as well. So, I don't know. I'm still on row 250. I still have to get to row 278 on that. Be 3/4 the way done. And I think I could probably finish the gingerbread one probably in a few days if I just cranked it out. I mean, I'm not too far from the end of the skein, and it's the last one I have left. And then, of course, weaving in the ends, which since it's all one color, I just have the ends of the skein. Oh, and where the factory knots were to tie in. But man, that is some thick yarn that I was not expecting the thickness of. Although these 2 strands together are a lot thicker. They feel a lot thicker and heavier. And I think that's also because I am doing the waffle stitch. So that's a thick stitch anyway. It really is. Oh, look, I already went 1 round. Woohoo. So satisfying when you have little projects like that. While doing long projects, you can just get to the end of a row quickly. It's very satisfying. But I think while I make these other blankets, I'm going to start doing a blanket and a wall hanging together. Try and get them done. That way, I am working on the wall hangings and using up scraps and making the blankets to use up my big skeins of yarn. I think that will work the best. I think it will. Anyway, I got a dog barking to be let in, and I do have to run an errand here in about half an hour. So I'm sorry this video is so short, but hey, you know what? It's just a tiny update this week. My last one was so long. If you enjoy my videos, please hit the like, subscribe, notifications, and I'm trying to do 1 video a week at minimum, but I have these big projects that, really, it's just me trying to get them done. And I think, I've been working on the graph blanket for 4 or 5 months, something like that now. And there is progress. It is slow progress. But that's also one of the reasons I made the beanies, because that one is taking long. I do need to make other things for my channel. Trying to get it where I can get more subscribers and views, but just really, it's more of a, reality. Life gets in the way. Here's how long it took me to do the project, and here's what I'm making, you know. Oh, my fingers are hurting from holding the waffle stitch beanie. Oh my goodness. Because it's super thick. But anyway, I hope all of you have a nice day, and I will see you for my next video, which maybe I'll make one while I have my 2 days off, show you the beanie if I finished it. I'm pretty sure I will finish it. Sorry, update on progress on my graph blanket, which I'm hoping to get at least to row 255. I mean, I should probably be able to get to row 260, but life and life stuff happen and has to be taken care of. So, I might not be able to crochet as much. You never know. I do gotta say though, having a job really does eat into my crochet time. Anyway, I will let you guys go, and you guys, sorry. There we go. I gotta set that down. My finger's hurting. So I will let you guys go. You all have a nice day, and I will see you next time. Thank you for joining me on my little blurb for Barb's Crochet Den. So you have a great day.